Hello everyone, this is Matthew speaking. I do apologise for the quality of this video as I'm filming this on my mobile phone, so we'll see how this comes out. But I wanted to just show you all how I play back 78s using modern equipment. Now, about a year ago, I picked up this turntable, which is called the Newmark TTX turntable, and it's designed for DJs. You know, these DJs that go around and do all this kind of scratching, don't they, with the vinyl records. But this has actually turned out to be probably the ultimate way in playing 78s using this modern equipment, and I'm going to show you why. Now, first of all, as you can see at the back, the height of the tone arm can be fully adjustable, the actual height, by turning this here. And also the weight of the pressure of the stylus, I can alter that as well using the weight at the back. This turntable also takes universal head shells. Now I'll just show you, I'll just unscrew this, trying to do this one-handed, but this design has been going for over 30 years or more, and you can purchase these head shells pretty inexpensively, and you can fit any kind of cartridge you want onto these. At the moment I'm using a Stanton cartridge, and we'll talk about cartridges in a bit on the best cartridge for 78 RPM records as well. Moving on to the controls of the unit, we have, as you can see, 33, 45, and if we press them both together we get 78 RPM. Also, this turntable has a nice display here, I don't know if you can see, and it gives you a readout of the speed and everything. At the moment, of course, it is set on quartz locked, and that of course means that inside the turntable is a crystal that keeps the speed absolutely dead on what you've got it set to. It's brilliant. And also we've got here a strobe light, so you can check, see if there's any problems, any fluctuations going on in the pitch of the record. So what we're going to do now, we've got an Imperial 78 here. This is dating from about 1932, this record is, so we're going to see how it turns out. The stylus, by the way, before we go any further, the stylus is a standard 78 RPM stylus, and like I say, we'll talk about cartridges a bit later on. But this is using a 3mm stylus, so it's just the standard width for playing 78 RPM. But I just want to show you the results you can get from this. Okay, so we've got the stylus set down there, and we press this button here to start the turntable. I don't know if you can hear on the camera, ladies and gentlemen, but the quality is absolutely superb. There's no surface noise or anything like that. Really fantastic. Just use our cueing lever here just to stop the turntable. Like that. Now, another problem we have with 78 RPM records is that they don't always run at 78 RPM. Now, I'm just going to show you an example of an extreme case now where a 78 does not run at 78 RPM. So we're back again with an Enrico Crusoe 78. It's an early one, as you can see. It's on the gramophone and typewriter label that was common here in the UK at the turn of the century. Now, my musical taste is pretty diverse. I mean, it goes from Ada Jones to to Britney Spears, so, so something like that. But anyway, we're going to. I'm going to show you what happens when we play this Enrico Caruso 78 at 78 RPM. Let's see what happens. Now, you can immediately hear that the record is playing too fast. It's playing at 78 RPM, but the record was not recorded at 78 RPM at all. In fact, this record was recorded around about 68 RPM. So let's just stop the turntable and we come over to our controls here. Now, as you can see on the display, it's flashing the quartz thing there. Now we're going to get rid of quartz. And as you can see, when I press this, we can alter the pitch either 10%, 20% or 50%. So first of all, we're going to start with 10%. And as you can see, it's giving me an actual readout here when I move this fader. So for example, there we go, it's on 0. If we move it up, look, you see it's getting faster and faster. Gives me a nice readout there for 78 for the speed. So let's just start the turntable. And we're going to adjust the pitch now and see if we can improve it. Exact. There we go. So as you can hear, that's playing at the correct speed now. Caruso does not sound like a chipmunk anymore, so that's a good sign. And it's really brilliant, actually. I mean, for example, if we're playing a record here, we can, if we go 50%, you can go really extreme with the speed. And this is an advantage for playing Pathé records, because some of the Pathés are recorded at about 90 RPM. And even faster than that. So we can do it with this turntable. You can do absolutely anything. So I'm going to throw a couple more records at it and we can see what else we can do with this turntable. Okay, so we've got a 78 here, an Edison Bell radio record dating from about 1928, and it measures around about 9 inches. And these were sold here in the UK. And for the time, actually, the quality, they've got very tight groove spacing, and the quality is actually really excellent. Now, the beauty of this turntable, there's no automatic cut-off. There's no nothing like that at all. It's all manual. So, for example, if we skip this towards the end here, it doesn't cut off at all. See, I can go all the way to the centre. As you can hear for yourself, Leisure, the quality is superb.
But you love to tease me. If you just try, you will find it easy to please me. We're in a quiet place, and I say, oh, let's embrace. But you laugh right in my face. Don't be like that.
Excellent. Also, this turntable does a great job of playing unusual records like this flexible Durium record. Now, in the United States and other places, I think they were called Hit of the Week, but over here they were called Durium records. And this turntable just tracks them absolutely brilliantly. Let's just give a little quick example.
How I'd love to be your one and only. Could you care a little bit for lonely me? Lovable.
Anyway, I just want to show you, I'm just really impressed with the quality of this. It's my favourite new toy. This is just keep trying different records out and seeing what it can do. So, I think it's time now to talk about phono cartridges for a second. Now, on the market at the moment, you'll find cartridges that say they're dedicated to 78 RPM playback. Things like the Shure M78, and there's things by a company called Grado as well. They're quite expensive. And to be honest with you, these cartridges track at 1.25 grams, and I think the maximum is about 3 grams. And in my opinion, it's too light to play 78 RPMs at that speed. If you go back to the acoustic machines, what they were played on, I mean, it's way heavier than 3 grams, you know. And 78's need, you won't damage your record by playing it at higher than 3 grams or anything like that at all. So the best results, personally, are a Stanton cartridge, either the Stanton 500 series cartridges, or there's another type called the Shure M447. And these are DJ cartridges, but they track heavy. My preference is the Stanton. You can track it at 6 grams or more. I'm tracking it on the heavy side here, 6 grams. And as you can hear, it gets right into the groove, no skipping, and I'm not causing any excessive wear or anything like that on the records. So personally, I would avoid buying these cartridges, like the Shure M78s. And actually, to be honest, the stylus of a lot of them, even the Autophon, there's one as well, Autophon, they make one, and they track too light, and the stylus is too small, personally, to play 78 RPMs records. Now, on the other hand, there is actually very expensive cartridges called moving coil, and those track at about 6 grams as well. They're over £100 or more, these cartridges, and they are supposedly mono only cartridges. And I haven't tried one actually, to be honest. I can't afford that actually at the moment, but maybe one day I could give it a bit of a lot of money to do an experiment with it and find it's no good. But the best results I've got, like I say, is these DJ cartridges fitted with a 3mm 78 stylus. So there you go. Just a little rundown on the turntable. We'll talk in the future as well of playing vertically cut records on this turntable as well. Now, it's possible to do this. For example, the Edison Diamond discs and the Pathé records that were like the cylinder type of grooves, you know, on the phonograph cylinder. There's a way you can do this by just changing a wire over on the cartridge here. You can just swap a wire over, and it will pick up the bottom of the groove instead, which is really fantastic. Or if you didn't want to bother swapping the wire over, you can actually invert the channels on the computer after you've recorded the audio. So endless possibilities. Anyway, I'm going on a little bit now, so I better stop. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll look forward to making some more, hopefully in better quality. And as you can hear for yourself, there's a lot of myths on the internet about playing 78 RPM records. I hope I've put a lot of these rumours to rest. And as you heard for yourself, the results and the videos I'll be posting in the future. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for listening, and enjoy your records.